Hello everyone, and welcome to the grand finale of Rolling in the Mist Series 2. Whether you joined us in 2019 at the beginning of Series 1, or you joined us at the beginning of Series 2, or you're just joining us now, thank you so much for your support. And a very special thank you to our patrons who've been financially supporting us over at patreon.com/oddloot. We love you all. So, speaking of this session, we had some audio problems. Bravo's mic is coming in a little low, and there's some pops here and there. But truth be told, it wouldn't be Odd Loot if it wasn't a little bootleg. As for Odd Loot, we're working on some short films, thinking about other projects. Will we be returning for a Rolling in the Mist Series 3? Probably not for the same 21 episode length that we've done previously. Will we be returning to the streets of City of Mist in another project or Rolling in the Mist miniseries? We're not going to write that off. So, thank you all for being here, and we really hope you enjoy this episode. And with that, let's get into the session.
Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, mentions of gore, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, welcome to the grand finale of Season 2 of Rolling in the Mist. I am your Master of Ceremonies, Kevin Carpenter, and joining me today, let's get it right this time folks, is...
Jason playing Leland.
Phenomenal, and...
I'm Kevin Carpenter.
God
oh, shit.
Damn it.
Fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it all up. I'm Pablo Milla playing Marty Blanc.
And?
For the last time. Hey, what up, it's Bex. I'm playing Corey Vidales.
And?
It's me, your boy, Big T. No.
Big T?
Because if I don't ice tea, I'm like, no, that's already taken.
Oh, T.
Hey, guys, it's Ryan Bravo as Logan Hererro.
For the last time.
I will die by the end of this.
We can only hope.
The character.
Someone will die at this table.
Of joy.
So, our crew, the In and Outs, have been going on quite a few heists and uncovering a conspiracy to leave magical relics throughout the city in order to see how they react. A conspiracy by a pharmaceutical company known as Helix Labs. You guys took care of the ringleader of that operation, Trent David, and have been making dealings with Minerva Altadonna, the prime advisor of the Olympus crime family. However, you all have realized that Minerva has been making moves on her own.
Dance moves.
On this day, Minerva made a deal with the Vidales family to get Corey out of the way, and helping her make this complicated deal was a peace offering, giving up the person who messed up that deal so long ago, Leland. However, that plan was led astray as Corey and Leland, fighting together, broke out of that dealing and grouped up with the rest of their crew. Logan, after killing Trent David and still somewhat wounded,
Overkilling,
making sure.
assembled his son. Yeah, we're calling it son at this point. King, the Rat
I
King.
wonder what my wife's going to say when she finds out.
and spent some time creating his ultimate and final weapon. Marty, after dealing with his fence, Agent Studwell, managed to just get out of being killed, being wiped. You don't know. Your fate was as mysterious as the organization Studwell works for. And so you joined up with the rest of the crew, and you all decided, instead of skipping town and running away for the rest of your lives,
We would dance.
you would go to the Olympus estate and confront Minerva and get answers.
And record this episode instead.
I mean,
If we ran, then we'd be done.
yeah.
This whole episode would be us on vacation.
Literally, if you guys had run, I would have been like, all right, so this final battle is just going to be on cars.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. On the run.
Oh yeah, no,
That'd be fun.
I'm good at improv when it comes to like when the story goes in a completely different direction.
Okay.
We're getting out.
Next time, let's run and see what Kevin does.
What's that thing from Jack Sparrow? We need to fight to run away.
Yes.
Run away.
And so, as you all assembled inside Logan's bag, Leland carried the bag onto the Olympus estate. And as he was walking toward Maximilian Olympus's office, he witnessed Minerva Altadonna using two of the relics, the Thunderbolt sledgehammer and the bow of Huyi. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Get in the comments if I'm not. Which he bought from Corey and her crew. She used both of those magical relics in tandem to kill the powerful Maximilian Olympus. Now, the head of the Olympus crime family is dead, and a power vacuum has opened up in the estate.
Kill the vacuum.
It's a Dyson. Actually.
It's a Dyson.
And so, we come to right where we left off. In the mahogany halls of the Olympus estate, Leland stands on one end, holding the bag. And on the other end, Minerva stands, holding a magical bow and arrow. Next to her, the Thunderbolt sledgehammer, still glowing and charged from all of the energy it took. Behind her, the dead form of Maximilian Olympus. Minerva stands there, still holding the bow and arrow, and turns to Leland and goes, Leland, why are you here?
What have you just done?
What I needed to do.
And I start like seeing the boss dead is pushing me to a new limit of over the edge. It's driving me crazy. I scream. I just let out the biggest scream I've ever let of frustration. I drop. The bag just like drops from my hand. Just let it drop so they'll probably can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna.
Cue?
I'm gonna charge.
She,
I'm gonna charge.
One moment. You drop the bag. You take one step forward. She points the bow and arrow at you and goes, "Not one more step forward, Leland. You're a strong man. You're not a dumb man.
You overestimate.
I will drop you if you take one more step forward. Wasn't personal, what I did.
It was personal to me.
Of course. But you were loyal to Corey. I saw to that. And this was the only way I could get her out of town and back to where she belonged. You would have paid for your mistakes. And all of this would have been settled. Instead of letting it linger like a rot.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because Maximilian was an old man who was being blinded by his own age.
He was a good man.
No, he wasn't.
He took
No
care of
one.
us all.
No one who stands in this estate is a good man. You, especially. I know exactly what you did. And that assassin wasn't the only person you killed that night. We flash back to the hotel room. Images of tied up hostages. Yeah.
Getty images.
Proof.
Yeah,
Wasn't to rag.
I
It was just so funny.
I didn't pay the licenses. They're still watermarks.
Images, and he goes, oh, the word images.
Revelations, truth.
I just started thinking of those really terrible like PowerPoint presentations where they just slowly start popping up.
Or those old like
The
Yeah.
fucking Kodak carousel.
Kodak cameras. Yes.
Did,
Oh no.
did we get the laughs? Can we go back to the series
Okay,
scene?
yes.
Sorry. Okay, so he kills somebody else.
This is why you came here, guys. Come on. Come on.
Sorry, it was really good. It was really funny.
You just set us up so well for
I'm
that.
sorry, like Pablo, not characters is bringing you back to with the fucking button pushing the carousel.
Okay,
All right, good.
Yeah, what did you see?
Flashes of tied up hostages, blood on the carpet, 2 figures, 1 adult, 1 smaller. You flash back to the present, and Minerva, still holding that weapon, goes, "You've held an incredible debt over your head ever since that night. But now, that debt is paid. That job I gave you to escort Corey, that was the last job. And the man who held that debt," she doesn't even look behind her, but you can still see Maximilian's dead corpse in his chair. "He's dead. So how about I make you a deal, Leland? You leave town, never come back, start a new life without all the baggage of your past weighing you down." I'm about to tell you something you've probably never heard, but I want you to know that I am telling the truth. This is not a fight you can win. And as she's saying that, drawn in by your loud, scream, goons are appearing at the other end of the hall. They are, they have their, weapons out, and they immediately, rushed forward because they heard, the screams, but also there's, confusion on their face. And as they come down, they look down the hall, and they see Maximilian dead. They see Minerva holding a bow and arrow, and they see you. And all of these goons are just, standing there, weapons drawn, not entirely sure what to do.
She did it.
But Minerva turns and goes, "Your choice, Leland."
What happens to everyone else here?
Well, from what I've heard, the deal I made with the Vidales also went down. So that's another deal between our families that you ruined there, Leland. I will have to take care of Corey another way, but my offer is really only on the table if you don't ask questions and leave all that behind you. As for the rest of Corey's associates, well, I suppose they can be convinced to look the other way as well. They are all, after all, only with you for the money. It's just business, Leland. It's always been just business.
And I look at the goons. All of them, their scared little faces.
You agree with this?
And before they speak up, Minerva goes, "Maximilian is dead. I am the new head of the Olympus family. And that means I am the one signing your paychecks, not this disgraced muscle."
Why did vote for you?
And the goons are they're sweating now, but also they're straightening up because what she's saying makes sense. That said,
There's no matriarch of the family, or he didn't have a son. I'm just saying.
Maybe it's
I
King.
need you to out of the sea.
You're making sense.
It's making so much sense.
Well, wasn't that a thing? Was if you kill the king, you can take his spot. Wasn't that a thing in
In Greece?
Well,
Ancient
well, I'm
Greece?
just thinking
Well,
maybe
in Mafia
as
terms,
in-
it would be the family.
yeah, it would be
The
Okay.
family.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if the Don gets knocked, it goes down to the next.
Don't question the story. Just
I'm
play.
Yeah, well, actually, as you're saying that, one of the goons goes, Where's Juno? And Minerva's like, don't worry about Juno. She's off on a trip.
Oh, fuck.
And then there's like a bunch of images. So just like from the Godfather, as he's in the church, like, I do denounce the devil. And they're just killing every possible, lineage.
Yeah, there's actually just like a montage of like Juno in the back of a car, and suddenly the car just starts swerving off to the side and then off the road into the water. We see
somebody's at the airport. Is like, I really need to get back home, and then you just see a slow deny on the airport ticket. No! That was my overflight.
Just this Godfather montage of Maximilian loyalists just getting shot by goons of Minerva's.
Shit. Wait, really? Is that what she did? She just fucked off the whole family lineage until...
No one saw it coming.
Now she's in church.
Shit.
Minerva was the strategist of the family.
That's true.
Who would have seen this coming?
Can we hear everything that's happening from the back?
The bag drops, and as the camera pans forward to it, the opening is slightly open, so you guys can hear this conversation going on.
I turn to the group in the bag.
Yes.
And say, I've heard enough. May I?
And then while you're
Please.
saying that, all you see is this big shadowy figure, and it's just like the lights in the entire thing just dim down, like it's kind of sparking out.
Oh, good.
And you just see like massive electrical Tesla wires connected
set
to
you
some-
up?
Yeah.
So I go, may I? And you say, please,
Please.
Logan. And then
Yeah, then and it's like just pulsing. Boom, 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 boom.
What's happening with the bag? What's happening with the bag? Is she seeing it?
Yeah, like it's slowly, like at first you don't see the
Oh, it's
light
like
sparkle,
faint.
but it's like
Yeah.
just
Like-
slightly moving.
Wait, but does she see it? Are you seeing the bag?
The bag
Well,
is
it's
starting
next
to
you. It's
shift,
focused on you right now.
which is strange because this bag holds so much and it barely ever
And
shifts.
I'm noticing this. I'm noticing this, and I go,
Minerva, you made one grave mistake in all this plan.
And what's that, Leland?
You were counting. You were only taking in just me, Corey. You didn't take in everybody.
and then and I don't know if you'll probably make me roll for this, but then I'm gonna have Trixie fetch the bow and arrow.
Okay.
Before you do that, can I do this first?
What are you doing?
I turn to you for confirmation. You're
Yeah.
powering up, turning on
Yeah.
your suit.
this Tesseract is
It's this one.
I mean, do you guys want to, before we roll, do you guys want to do a scene where you guys come out of the bag?
Yeah.
This is how. This is
Yeah.
how. Because there's a little opening.
Oh, you're just
Yeah.
gonna have her.
I assume, yeah, with the mist and then she just,
Okay, cool.
but
So,
How do you guys want to do this?
As the bag is like slowly moving and a little spark here and there, you see like a light from the inside, kind of like going through the mesh of it. I just press a little button that says "fucking go time,"
fucking good.
and right out of the bag, it just immediately bursts wide open. My little mech suit. For anybody who's ever played the game Jack and Daxter or Jack 2, there's a mech suit that Jack gets into it. This thing is actually almost double his size, so I'm standing taller than anybody else. This thing pretty much, these metal claws rip open, grab it, launch myself up forward, and I actually point the Nerf gun right at Minerva, and I fire in hopes of like pretty much paralyzing her.
Phenomenal. So we're going right into the fight. The bag bursts open. This mech suit comes out.
Wait, does Trixie still jump out?
And following behind the mech suit
Nerf
is...
her and grab the bow.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
do
aiming
both
for, yeah.
things, so I don't know what you want to do that first and then grab
No,
it?
I want to nerf her so it gives you a better chance
Yeah,
to grab the bag.
Yeah.
Do that first.
That's perfect. So the mech suit pops out. Marty and Trixie pop out. Corey, you're behind them.
Rips the bag, so you destroyed the bag.
No, I don't rip it open. It
Oh,
just opens.
never
it.
mind.
Took Max.
That was just
Oh,
for flavor taste.
Huh?
She took Max from you.
I know. Like, that's gonna take a minute.
as our
we'll
group-
process that later.
As our group jumps out of the bag, the goons are all like holding their guns, looking up at Logan, which is something they've never done. They always look down.
I look at the goons.
But that's a great distraction. Perfect.
Yeah.
As all this is going, I look at the goons like,
You got a choice. Get the fuck out of here or stay and die.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are getting into the fight. Minerva goes, fine. And she looks at something she did not foresee, a mech suit coming out of the bag. So
Or a bag.
Or a bag.
I'm gonna go
There
for,
was a
I was
bag.
gonna go for a little surprise. I guess it's a bigger surprise.
Yeah.
It's like, surprise!
Yeah. Punch.
It's the Jack in the Box.
cool. So here's how this works. Minerva starts out with a large status tactical awareness 4. As even though she didn't see some of this coming, she's still like with her power, someone who is a I'll just say she's a rift of a goddess of war here, with her Athena.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we got it.
Yeah, we got it. Jason
Let us
looked
know
a
if you
little
knew that in
confused.
the comments
I was
below.
disgusted. I was like, war.
What's it good for? So she starts out with tactical awareness 4. So in this combat, that is going to hamper you guys' results. That said, you are in a mech suit, and during our break, you used your 5 juice.
Yeah.
You chose the option to prolong the effects. So you have these tags, and you have what are the tags?
So the tag that I chose to add to my mech suit, it being, I called it the Equalizer Mark 1.
So that's one tag.
Yeah, and obviously I used so big gun, which is going to be a pretty much a cannon energy beam, an energy well absorber. So any type of energy, whether it's kinetic, electrical stuff, can be absorbed into the suit. And thanks to Pablo's wonderful suggestion, the Nerf gun, which is pretty much a beam type of weapon that either paralyzes, neutralizes, like pretty much hold things, nerfs, an enemy. For anybody who plays
Do you
video
have the
games.
uniboom?
The
It's like unibeam, but it's
Oh,
not
the-
a long beam. It's just a boom. It's like a shotgun.
The Uniboomer.
I mean, that is the cannon arm, but yes. So those are the upgrades that I added to the Equalizer Mark 1.
Okay, cool. So this is going to be a change. You're trying to nerf her, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So this is going to be a change the game. You are trying to reduce her tactical awareness status, which is her most obvious like effect of her powers. So it's going to be a change the game. What tags are you using?
So obviously I'm going to use Nerf gun. Would I also, since I'm using the mech Equalizer, is that also?
It would be Equalizer,
And
Nerf
Nerf
gun, because that's
Okay, got it. I just want to understand the rules.
Yep.
Know the game, people. As well as, in order to activate this, I'm going to enchant the object, which is the mech suit, and use Odin's Greed. So in other words, while it's paralyzing her, it starts to absorb her energy. Pretty much anything, drain her power as much as I can. So +4.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Fuck Minerva.
Another 12. Damn, man.
7.
11.
Nice.
Okay. So, well, hang on. 11 minus 4 from the tactical awareness. So 7. Still a success.
Fuck.
So pretty much what it is. For anybody who's seen, I think the Hulk, like the one didn't have what's his name, the first Hulk movie, when they used this sonic emitter to kind of slow him down. That's what's coming out of my arm right into her, bringing.
Well,
her
he only
down.
had a mixed
Yeah.
success. Let's see what he does to fuck us up.
Okay, so that was a 4 power, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So 4 power minus 4. So that's still minimum 1 juice. So you bring down her as you shoot. Minerva shoots out a bow of her own that like hits against your arm, but you still manage as you fire this blast of energy to graze her. You see that there is this like. Her own like yellow light like coming out of her eyes that flickers as you hit. Her tactical awareness 4 is now tactical awareness 3. Marty, you sending Trixie out?
Yeah, because we kind of all hop out like Powerpuff Girls style.
Fuck
I'm literally, my arms are like this, and one
Are
knee
you
is
Buttercup?
bent.
Oh my
One knee,
gosh,
the other
yes.
The other leg is straight. Yes, I'm Blossom.
Okay.
Anyway, so we come out and
I like how we had established that.
He shoots that, and I shoot with my left flare of my wrist. Trixie coming out. I'm going to be using to get. So she shot the bow. The arrow.
Yeah, she shot 1 arrow.
But she still has a flock of arrows and.
Yeah, she still has still a bunch of arrows in her quiver. Flock of arrows?
Flock. It's called a flock.
Is it? I'll have to look it up later. But yeah, she has
quiver is
she
also
has a
correct.
quiver of arrows. She shot 1 arrow and then immediately grabbed another
quivering.
one.
So I'm trying to grab.
You're trying to grab the bow from her hands though with Trixie. So it's gonna be,
both.
huh?
Can't grab both.
Yeah,
I can grab both.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, if you
If you're
roll this,
successful.
Remember
Now-
though,
Alright.
you
now
remember
this-
this. You have to Whatever you get, it's got to be over 3 now because...
Yeah, she has tactical -3, so you're already starting out with a -3. This is going to be a go toe-to-toe. And just a reminder, the options with go toe-to-toe are hit her with a status, dodge a status, and achieve a tactical objective. So that option is going to be taking the bow from her hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what you're aiming for.
Okay, so I'm going to use Summon at Will. Going to use Silent Agility, my new ability, from my upgrade during the break before the last session. Silent Agility.
Autobots, roll.
I'm gonna summon Optimus Prime.
Transportation.
You are Optimus Prime.
I am Optimus Prime.
Damn, is that the only two things?
The old
We are out
spark.
here. We are here.
Well, we creative in the things like, is there something Trixie can do to like hinder her to not keep holding on to the bow? Because the idea is you're disarming her. Disarming somebody can
Well,
be
she
in a
can bite
variety.
her wrist.
You also have like, don't you have like soul fire or something?
Soul Fire?
Wasn't that something you had?
No, I have the Dante Spirit, but it's got the 4th layer.
Could you fuse them?
Crossed out.
I don't have a.
And you
fire.
make a good
Oh, you're talking
argument.
about Will-O-Wisps.
Yeah,
Will o' the Wisps.
because all you're trying to do is either get her to like, if you quote unquote use Will-O-Wisp and it works,
Yeah.
you burn her hand that anybody gets burned lets go of something.
Yeah,
Again, disarming
I
it's,
mean,
it's a variety
I
of
mean,
things.
She is essentially an extension of the spirit of Kamiho, so she's
Yeah.
got all the same powers that I do. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is make your argument.
Yeah, I know.
Would it be
She
helpful? I could have Spot soul tackle her, and then
Just
you
a
could have
fucking
Trixie
dog.
grab
Both
the-
go
Stomach.
for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like dual roll.
Come on, it's the last episode, dog.
So
Be a man.
That should be the only excuse.
my
It's the last episode. Come on.
Oh my god.
I would say this, Corey, you come out of the bag and you see all this going down. The like shootout happens with like Logan and Minerva, and I will say this: there are a bunch of goons behind you.
Wait, I don't affect
She
them
should
at all from what I said?
I
Well,
could
that-
focus that.
Let me finish. There's a bunch of goons behind you who are very confused over where they are standing right now, but they also see that there are people fighting each other, and you guys are shooting at someone that ranks higher than you and signs their paycheck. So I'm gonna tell you this right now: you can try to help Marty with this, but I will also
I
say
see what
you
you're doing.
might want. But I will say that there is this threat
Yeah.
behind you as well.
Okay, so it might be better to focus that. Okay, no problem. Then I will hold off on my action.
Just so you guys know the situation. So what
Yeah.
are you
So
using?
she's gonna tackle. Trixie's gonna go for with a Will-O-the-Wisp, kind of like cyclone of fire around her, and it's coming out of her mouth. So it's gonna be like a burning bite to fetch. So that's gonna be 3.
Just throwing as much magical
Yeah,
effects to make
why
it
the
as distracting
fuck
as
not?
possible. All right, cool.
Like a pixie just on
So
her
that's
face.
a +3.
So wait, so what tags are you using?
I'm using Will-O-the-Wisp, Summon at Will, Silent Agility, Transportation.
Isn't Trixie a power tag? Or is
Yes.
Trixie the theme?
Trixie is a power tag. No, Trixie is the theme.
Oh, okay.
But Summon at Will is the power
Oh,
tag.
okay, cool. So that's
And
what
then
represents Trixie.
For
Pokemon Go.
Transportation is part of Magical Trickster.
Yes.
Kevin.
I'll say this. Either Trixie is rushing down the hall with all of these magical effects creating a distraction, or she teleports directly to the bow. But those two things kind of work against each
Wait,
other.
in the hall.
No,
She's in
okay.
We're all in the room.
She's in the room with us.
She's in the
but
room, you guys are in the
hang on
hall.
a second. I can transport her
No.
immediately in front of her because sending her to a direct line is dumb.
Wait.
Gives her a chance to get hit.
I'm in the room with them. Remember, I was at.
Yeah.
I even saw the dead. Like, how am I in the hall?
Yeah,
He busted in.
the door is open to the room. Minerva's standing at the door frame. You guys are in the hall, and so like the door's at the end of the hall.
Office at the
Yeah,
so that's-
we're all in the office because that's when I dropped the bag. How are we in the hall?
You dropped the bag in the hall.
No, we're literally. This is the distance they are right now.
Oh,
from
got
each
it,
other.
got it.
Yeah, she's got like a couple of feet, like a half a dozen feet between you guys, but you guys are technically in the hall. Yeah.
Fine. But still.
Oh, I thought we were right next to
back
it.
to
I
what-
thought so too.
So to send Trixie directly to her would give her an opportunity to get shot. I can have her just transport in front of her to get the element of surprise. But silent agility is still applicable because she needs to get it quick. Just because she's right there doesn't mean she can't like grapple it quick.
Okay.
Bah! 4.
Okay.
And
kids. Be good at arguing. Make
Tailor-made
your point.
suit.
No.
Tailor-made suit. You gotta look dashing while ending the game.
Bex is over there thinking what she.
I'm
You're
trying
gonna
to
think,
think,
you're
yeah.
gonna think I can't use this, but
Don't
gonna
say that
tell you-
off the bat.
No, because I'm already right.
Okay.
You're already right.
Camping trips.
Okay. I'm very good at arguing. What's this one?
Camping trip is where I found Trixie. Trixie found me. And during that camping trip, over the course of that weekend, this fox made herself known to me. And we our first bonding experience together was, because I was a boy, I taught this strange fox fetch.
Oh, I thought you said, I told Trixie to
I
sick
taught
him
this
on
fox
someone. The
fetch.
first thing I
Found
told
out-
Trixie to do was run at someone and take something out of their
take the
hands.
boat. No, but they know, since the moment we met, we've been doing fetch.
That's beautiful. No.
That's some bullshit, and the comments are coming for you.
Let us know in the comments below.
Story.
Let us know in the comments below how you would have worded differently and actually make
That's
it right.
some bullshit.
So 4.
Good storytelling.
Cool.
Fine.
You don't have any physical statuses on you, right? Stucco
No.
didn't shoot you?
No, I don't.
No,
Cool.
you
You don't
got
have
it.
status cards, so no. it doesn't
Cool.
matter.
All right. Cool.
Uh,
So that's going to be a +1.
Yeah.
Fine, man.
that can't be what.
I don't have good dice.
Just believe in the heart of the cards,
Yeah,
dude.
heart of the cards, man. Heart of the dice.
I don't have heart or cards.
Alright.
You got cards in front of you.
Just believe, damn it. Ted Lasso.
It's an 8 plus 1's a 9.
Mixed success.
Alright.
Cool. So, on a mixed success with go toe to toe, you can choose
Yes, Karen,
one
tell us.
of these options. You can take the bow and arrow, or you can dodge the arrow coming directly towards you.
But didn't you nerf the arrows?
No, my hit on her lowered her buff.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna do what I wanted to do, but she had this
I don't
buff.
want to get hit.
But then you'll die. Well, die.
But in the end, so nothing would happen then. So in the end, nothing happened.
Well, no. So,
I either
no.
get hit or
No, you
No.
dodged the arrow, but your objective was to take the bow. If you choose to dodge the arrow, then we're back at square one.
exactly. You can
Yeah,
choose.
fuck this game.
You can. On a full success, you could choose both, but on a mixed success, you have to choose one. So here's the deal: you can dodge the arrow, you won't get hit, but also you won't be able to achieve your objective, and then we move to the next person. Or you
So
can't.
I don't even.
You just
I don't even send her. I just see them and I go, oh shit. Like
Yeah.
That happens instead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Or were you gonna say something more?
Or you take the bow and arrow, but not before she shoots one at you, and then we roll to face danger.
Oh, I have a chance to dodge it afterwards.
Yeah.
You still have to find a way to get through her +3 bullshit.
Wow, does taking the arrow bring it down?
The arrow won't be for. Sorry, the tactical awareness won't be for the arrow shot when we roll face danger.
What is the 4th layer of hell?
It's the part where everyone goes for greed.
No, but we want to know, like, he wrote it. What is that intended to be used for?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do know. I do
If
want
this
to
is
know
just for
what
story,
it is.
this is crap.
Because I'm like, how can I use this tag if I don't know what the 4th layer is?
Well, that's what I'm
It just
saying,
says the
is
fourth
we don't
layer.
know what...
Isn't the fourth layer in Dante's Inferno was greed?
Yeah, it was greed.
Greed?
Yeah, it was greed.
Oh, for God's sake.
No.
So it's the power to inflict greed on
I should
someone?
have been able to use that then.
Well, you did it, but you did...
Do you take the bow and also take the shot, or do you
Just
dodge
take
the
it,
shot?
yeah.
Choose.
Take a choice.
Can we say that I added the
No.
because then it'd be a 10.
No. Choose, Pablo. Choose.
Mind you, this bow could do some massive damage to you, dude.
Yeah,
Mind you. I have nothing to add to it. I just want to say, mind you. I just want to be part of this conversation.
to face danger is what I have to do if I
Yeah.
take that. Wait, is that a new roll?
Yeah, it's a new roll.
And do I take the same minuses because it's just the bow? Do I take the same -4 or 3? What is it? 3 -3?
If you choose to take the bow and also try to dodge a shot, then you roll a face danger.
Right.
You can't use any of the tags that you just used because it's a linked move. But tactical awareness won't be a factor either because it's already been used.
So you won't get any negative...
Yeah, but then
Just take.
I need you to choose now, Pablo. This is a
Fine,
climactic
I'll take
fight.
The damn bows.
Cool. Trixie shoots forward, teleports, shoots out all of this magic smoke and will-o'-the-wisp, trying to create as much of a distraction as possible. As she jumps up, slow motion, she bites at the bow right at the moment that Minerva lets an arrow fly, shoots down the hallway directly towards you, Marty. Need you to roll face danger against incapacitated 5.
Whoa. Incapacitated 5. Wow, that's really bad, you guys. I'm gonna roll this with cunning haggler. Because I know how to take a fucking risk and fucking commit.
That's some meta shit right there.
He didn't say
That
no.
is
Wait,
some-
sorry. Cunning Haggler, no.
I'm gonna use...
No, you can use Kenny Hagler as Pablo towards Kevin right now.
No? Okay.
Can't keep stealing my
I
ideas,
can
though.
use perseverant because
I'm not
No.
gonna get shot.
I can use know your prospects and jack of all trades and add together because I wouldn't have taken this risk if I didn't know
He's dodged
how
his arrows before.
No,
Yeah,
honestly, Jack of all trades would work.
jack of all trades would work, and what was the thing I just said? Know your prospects would work because I know what my target is, and I know the ramifications of what's going to happen, and I know how to measure.
That's
the
some
risk.
meta shit right
Jack of all trades, I will say yes to. That's your broad tag.
Don't you have any other,
Come
like,
for him.
fucking thief
Come
abilities?
for him now. Come for him.
No tricks.
This is a reflexes roll. Sometimes you don't have 4 tags to add to a
Science
roll.
museum. He will calculate.
No.
I will
He
use-
saw it
There
before
was
the
a
ball
rickshaw
dropping and
in
the
the
feather
Science
also
Museum.
dropping at the same time in a vacuum.
He started running calculations in his head.
All right,
Jack of
Pablo.
all
Let's have a
trade,
plus
Jack of
one.
all trades should
All
have
right.
been your
Jack
fucking
of all trades, and I can't use transportation anymore. It sucks,
Yep.
man.
You really don't have anything
I
else?
don't think I can use it. No,
He's
I
all
have- I have
about. He's all about talking.
I have the 4th layer.
He's
but,
not about
you know,
fighting.
Yeah, he didn't have dodge arrows as part of his moveset.
I knew.
Remember, kids, have a defensive skill.
Okay, legit. Can I? If I use
Stop,
the
drop,
4th,
and roll.
if I use the 4th layer, do I have to burn it first of all?
Yes, because it's part of the extra theme.
Okay.
You just grab the ghost and put it in front of the
If I use the 4th, I have to burn it. Can I use the 4th layer, which has to do with greed? Because
I'm greedy to dodge this.
well, no, but because I know this is like a life or death situation that I risked for the sake of getting something for me, which is greed. That's greedy.
Don't be a lawyer.
Pablo, roll the fucking dice.
Roll the
I'm
fucking
not
dice.
saying-
Plus
Plus
1.
one.
Plus 1. Go for
Someone made
it.
a comment. Honestly, I thought he made multiple good points.
Just roll the fucking dice, Pablo.
For the +1.
Yes.
You have to go to work, and we have other shit we have to do. We have to finish this.
Ah!
10, 11.
That's a 4.
That's
That's
five.
a 1 and a 3.
Oh, that's-
That's
That
5,
was seven.
dog.
That's the second 5 I have rolled today. God damn it, I'm gonna die.
The arrow goes.
I just want before you said it, just because Kevin's full of bullshit. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll be honest. Even if you got another +1, it would have been a 6.
No, but I made 3 good points. On
Oh, you know.
It would have been a big
I am
difference.
usually up to
my
screw with Kevin and argue ridiculous facts. I could not get behind.
Kevin Tripp was there.
Oh my god.
So, the arrow hits you. You take incapacitated 5. And also- Also, this would burn 3 defensive tags as well. But unfortunately, I don't believe you have any 3 defensive tags. Well, pure defense
She
anyway.
was playing Duck Hunt. She just blasted you from the sky.
Oh my god.
I'm going to say we're going to burn your power tag transportation, as that's the closest you have to a defense tag.
I have to burn it.
Yes.
Why?
It's part of her ability.
She burns my shit.
She did
Yeah,
burn
she
and
hits you with a
stuff,
status and burns some of your tags. That's part of one of her abilities.
Some, or
She burns transportation. She can burn up to 3 defensive tags with this ability, but like I said, you don't have straight defense tags, so that's the closest you got.
Yeah.
So you take an arrow, you fall to the ground as it goes right into your chest. You fall. You take incapacitated 5, and you're on the ground. You guys see, but right as that arrow goes through, Trixie grabs the bow and is now rushing towards you guys as Minerva goes, "No!"
So I'm knocked out. So I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're on the ground. You're out. And Trixie sees that and almost like yelps in like pain and shock as she sees in slow motion Marty go down from this like near lethal shot. But she grabs the bow and the quiver and rushes down the hall. Minerva goes, "You vermin!" And she grabs the sledgehammer by her side. She looks up and goes, "Kill them, you fools!" And the goons like look at each other, still holding their weapons. Corey?
I would like to turn to the goons and actually, because I've got all this loot and I've got all of these farm tags, and Minerva just killed Maximilian. Minerva just killed Maximilian. Be like, she just dropped your leader. How much less are you worth to her? I've got an advance check for you right now.
Dude, that's bull.
Corey's real power.
Cool.
Money.
Kevin, if this anything that a perfect
I've got
game.
Hope Like a Weed. I've got Angelic Persona. I've got From the Mouths of Babes. I've got Family Protection, Olympic Goons, and Olympus Mansion.
Okay. So, So hang on. The first. So here's the elements that are in play right now.
Yeah.
Her tactical awareness. Her tactical awareness is coming in, as she did say all that stuff to the goons about like, I'm the one signing your paychecks.
Yeah.
I'm the one in charge now.
Yeah.
So it's like that's in play. So that's so tactical awareness 3 is in play. What were
I'm trying to buy them out.
Money.
Olympic Goons, that works. Olympus Mansion, you've been here, but they know you. You're here. You have a role here.
Yeah.
That counts. What were the other tags?
Angelic Persona and From the Mouths of Babes and Hope Like a Weed.
Hope Like a Weed, no.
Okay.
From the Mouths of Babes, yes.
Okay.
Angelic Persona, no, because this is kind of like you're
This
trying to
is still
wrest
like- yeah,
control.
no,
this
that's
is
true,
like
But this is charisma.
Do you guys see the camera angle?
what about
Her hair
Queen
is
of the
glowing beautifully
Underworld?
like an angel.
Queen of the Underworld, yes.
Okay. Queen
So-
of the Underworld still works. Okay.
So here's the deal. With that, this will now be a +1.
Okay.
You do have all that loot that you've earned.
Yes.
So I will say that each loot you spend
Yeah.
will be a +1 to the roll.
If we take over the family, we get more than just this.
Say no fuck.
Yes, mommy, step on me.
It's not how many to spend.
Yeah, but let's say that's $1 million. That's like 12.
How much is one loot?
There's like over
Really?
there's over a dozen goons here that are
Yeah.
like armed. So this is like size factor 2.
Yeah, because I'm trying to outbuy Minerva, but if I can outbuy it, I mean, long-term investment-wise, I get whatever the family has, because she's the one that's at the top right now. There's no one else.
Yeah, now it's you. Next.
Which means if I can do this, we're all set. So I would like to bet using all of these.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay, you take out your full king's ransom that you still have in the fucking bag. Let's do this.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a +8, my guy.
That's a +8.
It's the last episode. It's the last episode. I want us to have as much as we can get.
Roll the dice.
Okay.
I want to see what's the highest number we can get to here.
So 4 plus 7 plus.
+8.
No,
That's 12.
That's 12.
Dude, thank God you spec, because that was 2 2s.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
2 twos. That
Yeah.
was good time.
All right. You reach into Logan's bag, pull out your own bag, and drop this. Actually, this is multiple bags. This is an insane amount of money.
Throw it at their
Sindri helps you, like,
Like Sindri also like just throws
the
out
rats.
We haven't even gotten the rats in.
Oh, we'll get it.
like half a dozen,
We just, yeah.
like almost half a dozen
Turn the
duffel
tide.
bags just full of money just drop at your feet before you. The goons look at it, see more money than they've ever seen in their entire lives, and look up at you. And what do you say?
here you go.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Lend us a hand.
And the goons look at each other and goes, "Well, I think Corey's signing our paychecks now, boys."
I want someone in the back just be like,
I never
step
liked her
on me,
anyway.
I
mommy.
liked her anyway. One finest goon.
A vein pulses above on Minerva's forehead as
Corey
she sees this.
turns to Minerva. Looks like it's my crime family now.
Oh!
I go.
And looks like I have to get my hands even more dirty. She picks up this Thunderbolt sledgehammer, this sledgehammer that you guys know weighs a ton and only the strongest can wield, and she stomps down the hallway, cracking the floor beneath her feet as this supercharged lightning from Maximilian's attack just like sparks off of it. You see her own yellow light shooting from her eyes, as well as this like white light shooting from the sledgehammer as she walks towards you all. Marty is on the ground, arrow in him. Trixie runs up to you guys with the bow. Eagle. And
who'd she give it to?
Who'd she bring
Actually,
it to?
actually,
She's gonna bring it to me. So who's the closest to me?
Trixie brings it to you, and I'll tell you this: you can choose who Trixie gives it to because you are not an option at this
I was
moment.
about to be like,
Am I
oh, we just
unconscious?
twit. So
You're on the ground. You're passing.
You're just hurting.
Yeah,
You're hurting.
you're. I'll say this:
prone.
tier 5, you're like out of the fight, but you're not unconscious. You can still talk if you want.
You have the little like bird
All right.
swirling around.
You can be our cheerleader. Go on, gang.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm about to fuck shit up. So
I don't think a bow and arrow.
I feel like Corey's used it.
Corey's used it
I
before.
said Corey's used it
it's
before.
yours?
Yeah.
I've used
this
it before.
makes most sense.
Cool.
Trixie brings it to me and whimpers, and I just like pet under her chin, and I point towards Corey, and Trixie understands it. Like zips over to Corey with the bow and arrow.
Okay.
So very fast, with silent agility.
The most silent.
It wasn't.
It just appears like, oh.
Cool. So.
She zips over, throws it to you. Yeah.
Cool. So you have the bow. Minerva's walking down. I will say another status is now coming to play. As she picks up the sledgehammer, she takes the status supercharged 3.
So she's 6 now?
No, these are 2 separate statuses.
Okay.
So she has tactical awareness 3 and supercharged 3.
Okay.
So tactical awareness is for her defensive measures, supercharged for offensive.
Yes.
Okay.
Never mind. Not right now.
Is it possible for me to grab the hammer and use that tactical?
You can try to
You
go
would have
toe
to
to
fight
toe
for
with
it.
her.
I mean, you fought whoever had it before, but that was a rough fight.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna run at her and try to get the hammer.
All right.
Can I bless him? Or it's
I'm gonna say it's his turn because we kind of like we're gone around the table at this point.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to. What am I? It's a +3. I have to go up against.
Yes.
Oh, +2.
Yeah, so this is going to be go toe to toe. Her tactical awareness 3 is coming into play since you're like coming at her, and then if she gets an attack off on you and you face danger, her supercharged 3 is going to come into play.
Wait, doesn't she lose 1 for taking the bow or no?
No,
No. Okay.
her tactical
Just wanna
awareness is
double check.
part of her own
Got
powers.
it. Okay, just
Yeah.
want to double check that. All right.
She just doesn't have access to her moves that relate to the bow anymore.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to use Strength of Hercules, Minotaur's Charge, Hermes Speed, Canthropy from my coat to get that lion S powers, and can I use Eye for an Eye and get an even for what she just did to my boss?
Ooh.
Okay, eye for an eye works. Run me through the tags again because we might have to do a.
Strength of Hercules,
Okay.
Minotaur's Charge,
Okay.
Hermes Speed,
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Canthropy, because I have my coat on, so I'm gonna try to get that extra lion perks and all that because they're fast and agile.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use Eye for an Eye. I'm gonna make her. Pay
Oh, that's
for
an
what
emotional fucking.
Yeah, I mean you
right there.
you are a character built for combat. So yeah, so hang on. So that's 5.
Yeah.
Tactical awareness 3.
So 2.
You have a +2. One moment.
I mean, I wonder because she has all these like powerful buffs. I wonder if her health pool isn't that high because
She might be.
she's a strategist.
You'll have to find out.
Let's see real quick.
That works. I don't have any weakness tags to throw on here.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll.
Yep.
Ooh.
6,
Right. 6
7.
plus
7.
plus 7. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
isn't it
No, 7, 8.
8.
That was 8 because that
Still a
was
mixed
2.
success. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mixed success.
Mixed success. So same choice.
I'll take-
I gave
I'll take
Marty.
the hammer.
You take the hammer? All right. You rush up with your super speed, grab at the hammer from her, and as you do, you feel just an incredible heat, an incredible pain shoot through your palms and lance through your body as all of the energy from the sledgehammer shoots through you. You feel all of your muscles contract as Minerva also grips the hammer, and for just a moment you're surprised by just how strong she is as she is like keeping this grip on. As you are about to grab the hammer from her hands, she shoots out all that energy into your frame. I need you to face danger.
Okay. I will use... Can I use fire resistance since this is going to be a lot of... I'm going to be cooking it if this lightning... burn damage with my coat on.
Yeah, I'll say fire resistance.
Okay.
This is electricity, but also it's going to light you up.
I'm also going to use invulnerable coat. I have the coat. I can't use Canthropy even though I'm in the lion form, huh?
No, you already used Canthropy. This is a linked move.
Okay. Tough as nails.
Oh yeah.
I can handle this.
That definitely works.
Nice.
All right, so that's your 3 tags against her supercharged 3.
Oh,
so
0.
this is a flat roll.
Oh, here we go, Jesus.
Come on, Jeeves. Oof.
Ooh,
6.
6.
Damn.
You grab the hammer from her hands, and that blast of energy goes right into your body. Your entire body locks up, and your coat flares up. You yourself are fire resistant.
Right.
But as you grab the hammer, you fall as you lose control of your body. You take fried 5 and burn your coat. And let me see. Yeah, burn invulnerable coat, fire resistant. And what's the tag under fire resistant?
Impervious mortal weapons.
No.
Canthropy.
Canthropy. You see Leland's coat, the coat he has always worn, the coat that is a part of him, go ablaze as he falls to the ground. He has the sledgehammer gripped in his now like fists that even he can't unclench. But he falls to the ground in flames.
He has a hammer.
He has the hammer in his
She-
hands. He took
But
it.
she can't grab it from me.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah, I'm like stuck. I'm like this. I'm frying.
you took it from her hands and then like sparks out, falls to the ground. Minerva looks down, sees this like white iron grip that you have on the sledgehammer, and she like looks down and goes, no. And as a soft move, she takes a fucking Glock out of her suit. She's still a gangster.
I was about to say, like,
She's
better
still
be
a gangster.
strapped.
And she points it directly down at Leland to take a kill shot.
Great.
So, what do you guys do? Marty's down, Leland's down, Corey and Logan.
And the goons.
And the goons. That's right. The goons are on our side.
And Spot.
And
Fucking get these guns and arrow on her.
Yes. Well, I mean, do you want to go first?
And this
yeah.
and the rat cannon.
Yeah.
Call the rats.
Call the rat.
Isn't Otis supposed to be coming too? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I told him to go talk. That don't mean they did
Yeah.
it.
That happened.
That's
No, he
true.
said he would. King said he would.
Okay.
But he should be here.
Otis Ex Machina.
Okay.
Those fucking dice are trash today.
Well, this is more of a side question. If she then initiates an attack on us, because every time we attack the target, they do a counterattack. Can we also do a counterattack when they attack us?
Well, they only attack whenever you guys like fail or choose not to dodge. So it's like my NPCs don't have turns. So it's like I can set up so here's the deal. I've just set up a soft move where she's pointed a gun at Leland, but she hasn't done the hard move of shooting him. That only happens if you don't react to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his moves only happen after our.
I can only set up stuff and then execute stuff when you guys either fail rolls or choose to ignore the setup.
Okay. Okay, so what we know now is that the goons are on our side. It's pretty much a whole room against her. We've taken out the bow. We've taken out the hammer.
He's bleeding to death. I'm shocked to death.
So does she still have supercharged 3 since she no longer has the hammer?
She does not have supercharged 3.
Excellent.
Oh, also, here's the hammer.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Does she have the bow? Do you have the bow?
I have the bow. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Let me look at the bow real quick. Let me just see what it can do.
There you go.
So, Godsling, that's right in the first one.
Yep.
Dragon Tendon arrows and bring down the sun.
Foreshadowing, folks. God-slaying arrow was in there all along.
All along.
Okay, cool. So
And you sold that.
right? God!
Look where it got us. It got us a whole
Well, actually, give me those.
room of room of
Give me that money.
It's warm in here.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you
Things are
want
heating
me to buff you as much as I can and you
Line up the shot.
line up the shot?
Yes.
Shoot that bitch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because Minerva isn't hurt. You guys have just been taking away her
yeah.
weapons, but she's not hurt yet.
Yeah. See if there's... Okay. Yeah. So is that your move first before I go then?
Yeah, so what I'm going to use, since it's my first time really getting my real hands on the bow, I'm going to try to enchant it as much as I possibly can.
I just
so,
love that this side of the table is fucked.
You're guessing.
Yeah.
So in order to really get a look at the bow and know where to enchant it, I'm going to use an eye for detail to see what parts are weak in the bow that need to be reinforced. Then I'm going to use rune enchantment, as well as enchanting the object and making it last. Since seeing the power that this thing has, it can't be a flimsy rune enchantment. So I really want to make sure it's like Tonka tough. And just to add a little spice to it, it's pretty much +4. To add a little bit of spice to it, I'm gonna enchant it with the rune of Gungnir, the spear that never misses.
Okay, so run through the tags one more time.
So eye for detail,
Okay.
rune enchantment, enchant object, and ward it to last.
That all works. This is going to be a change the game. Now, you still have the perforated 3 status, right?
Yes.
Cool. So that's going to be a -3 on that. So you got a +1.
Cool.
Let's go.
Tip that 1 die over.
9.
9. All right. So you have 1 juice. Do you want to reduce her tactical awareness status again, or are you giving Corey a buff?
No, reduce her tactical awareness.
Mathematically, either way.
So I go over there, my massive dun, 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 and I open the cage and I grab it. I'm like, God, I wish I could have spent more time with you, you beautiful weapon. And you just see like this one of my many tattoos that is the Gungnir light up and transfer that energy from my hand into the bow and just slowly like start crackling it up. And also you see like this faint mist applying to it.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Like just the essence of Gungnir as it cuts through the wind, never to miss its target.
Cool. So mathematically, this is the same, but there's going to be a buff to the bow
Yeah.
instead of a reduction on
Oh, I'm
Minerva's
sorry.
status.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
That's flavor text.
Oh, okay,
I am reducing her tactical awareness. This is just
Sure.
Flame
You know what?
for
Fuck it.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Just out of, are we still gonna have turns or no?
You guys are on. Your guys are incapacitated.
No,
so
no,
yeah.
but do we still get a turn?
No, you're out of the fight at this point. Unless someone, reduces your stats and brings you back up. But at this point, it's looking like like Logan and Corey kind of need to cinch this now.
and just remember, guys, if we all end up dying, you know who to blame.
Oh my god.
So much magical energy is just shooting through this hallway. It's starting to stain the wood paneling
Oh, I'm
of
gonna
the
get this
walls.
off.
As Minerva's own light in her eyes is flickering as she's trying to take count of all of these different variables. The battlefield is changing in a matter of seconds. Allegiance is shifting. Corey.
Yeah. So it's all looking like a Hayao Miyazaki movie where like all the electricity is making the hair just like everybody's hair is just like waves of power. Okay, so with the bow and arrow, the last time Corey used it, she blended her own power with the bow.
Oh, that's right.
Because she had her spikes come out and then she ended up using one of the spikes as the arrow.
And in fact, you've already bonded with this bow before, so those same vines wrap around your hand, and while the thorns pierce and there's still blood, you just go right back into that connection you made. No roll needed.
Yeah. So for that, I obviously am going to be using Godslaying Dragon Tendon arrows blended with, I guess, my thorns
So
to
all
bring
of it,
down the
it's just
sun.
+3.
Yeah, so that's 3
Cool.
there.
Burn all those tags. That's an extra theme.
That's an extra theme. Okay, so just burn these boy. Oh, wait. Okay. And then because she's blending her power again, I wanted to use this rose has thorns again.
No,
The spiky blend. Okay,
That works.
Cool. The spiky blend.
She's adding. I'm not. Is this as hot as the sun? I'm gonna add spikes to it just because fuck you.
This
Yeah.
rose has thorns is one of your regular tags, right?
Yes.
So you don't need to burn that.
Oh, I don't need to burn it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
No, we can't burn tags so we can make our status go down.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Some you could like for Leo Castillo. I could have. Yeah.
Is there any way with the ring to tie that in, the death sense, as kind of like you're getting warmer till like you
where it could kill her?
death?
I would say this. Remember that you
Yeah.
can't. If this turns into a face danger,
Yeah.
you can't use tags that you're using for this
that's true,
attack.
that's
for the
true.
face.
Okay,
So
so
you
maybe I
might
should save
want to
that.
save that one.
Okay, save that one. That's true. Queen of the Underworld.
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that'll be 4.
Cool.
4.
And did you like order the goons to just kind of like stand off?
I mean, use the goons. I'm trying to think. Oh, are there any around her to like hold her in place?
All the goons are behind you.
Oh, they're all behind.
So if you want the goons to help, they'll need to help in a ranged fashion.
Okay.
Actually, real quick, can she use King? Like, does King get his own private turn, or is it on me, for example?
I mean, technically it's your extra theme, but also like anyone can use King. King is with you guys. So if you want to use tags from King, you can.
Yeah, because I mean, if there's a way to get either the goons or King to like use the rats to like hold her in place or trip her up,
We all have the goons.
that would
That's what he's saying.
I would like to add
You
that.
can use a rat. Set a rat.
It's rat control and swarm.
Cool. So what are you using with
So, yeah.
King?
Do you want to use King?
Yeah, to help so that
Weakness cats. I just saw
King
that.
Swarm them, yeah,
King was
swarm
a boss
them.
at one point.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should be
rat
able
control
to use
and
him.
swarm them.
We have so many beefy.
Okay.
water.
How many tags is that?
So
One,
technically, it's 4 that she can use. Because technically it was 6. Then she has +2 to her defense now. It's now down to 4.
Cool.
Okay, so far.
All right. One moment.
In and out.
Oh,
Right here. Oh, no. Yeah. Fuck, I don't have a weakness stack for this. All right.
Please, Lord.
How
Okay.
straight you go.
Oh my God. Hold on. There you go. Okay. That's a 2 and a 6.
That's 8.
That's an that's
Yeah.
8 plus
That's
4.
12.
Yeah.
Another 12.
Math.
You guys have been building up tags and resources this whole thing. Minerva's coming in with all of this stuff, and you guys as thieves are focusing so much on taking all of her stuff.
We live up to the name, boys.
So that's go toe to toe. I'm assuming the options you're taking are hit her with a status and dodge a counterattack.
Yeah, hit her with the status for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
You fuck.
that was power. Sorry, what modifier did you roll?
+4.
+4. Okay. So you fire this bow as all of these rats suddenly swarm out of all the holes in the walls and the floor. Now all the goons are just like, we got rats! And Minerva looks down, and there's just now another variable on the battlefield before she can, like, she literally just, like, takes her, like, gun and, like, shoots a rat, and at that point, an arrow hits her at the side. You see her eyes glow, and you see that same glow go over her person as this, like, divine power washes over her. She reduces the tier of the status by 2, but she does take hurt too.
Okay.
Enough! You are nothing. I have worked my entire life to get to where I am now, and you think that you can just marry your way and sweet talk your way into all the power. You wouldn't know what to do with that power once you had it in your hands, you stupid brat!
Please don't touch me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go
What,
ahead.
what do you...
Did somebody say rat? And I pull out a little piper. Little piper go. And then the bag.
Oh, is King coming out now?
Volcano. Rat!
Even
Again,
more...
But
technically.
King's not in the room.
No, King's not in the
No.
No,
King, this is King.
yeah, King appears with the army of rats
I
all
wanna
holding their
okay.
toothpick
like
banners.
How we met him in the sewer. Like, a fucking
okay.
horde of rats.
Okay.
Yeah, just a horde of rats. This like human mech. Actually, no, it's
Just giant rat mech.
it's not a humanoid mech. It's a mech that looks like Logan's mech.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they're twinning. They're twinning. Oh my
As
God.
King appears
But I
and
want
goes,
them Form the rat mech and give her a punch.
So I'll say that's part of like Corey's text
Okay.
that you were using
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
attacks
yeah.
on Minerva. Minerva goes, what? Gets punched by the rat, hits against the wall.
Thank God Kevin said brat. Thank God.
Did someone say rat? No.
I like the little pirate.
Like fucking Willy Wonka.
Oh my god. Gits come back and the little rat comes back.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give Logan a second to prep while Corey says her little thing. She's like, you know what, Minerva? It seems to me I've already gotten the power, and I think I know exactly what to do with it. All right, Logan, take it away.
Thanks.
That happened,
Probably
right?
figure it out.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, good. That happened.
King's in, the king mech.
Great.
Can I do this? No, huh?
No, you're out.
Just making sure it wasn't all
Welcome back.
fun and games.
I know.
Thanks. All right, bro. We'll take it from here. What?
Alright, take it away.
Can I use this
Take
to
it away,
remind
Logan.
myself?
Take it away, love.
Just kill her.
It's charging me.
I'll say this. We'll stretch the rules a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'll make a custom move here.
Because I want to kind of
Leland.
do that.
You're on
Well, did you want to?
No. I'll
Yeah.
figure this out first.
Leland, you're on the ground. You're clutching this hammer. And as you do, you're in this space. Literal space. On the surface of the moon. Once again, in that form of furs and ancient clothes. Floating slightly. And you see the moon goddess standing there.
Hey,
The moon rocks.
how have you been?
Better than you, I see.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
Does she see like the lightning kind of?
You are on fire.
Oh.
in
Oh,
this
God.
place.
Oh.
And
There's no air up here. What the fuck?
she turns to you and goes, I feel the warrior spirit inside you. You wish to rejoin the fray,
Yeah.
to protect those around you. For you could not protect those in your past. You can reach within yourself and reach within the power that you now wield. And you look down and you're not wielding a sledgehammer, you are wielding Mjolnir.
Oh,
The runes along the side, the electricity arcing from it. You can actually see that your hand is in this kind of like weird haze as these two legends are like bumping against each other. She turns and goes, and you can draw on that power. But if you try to force yourself back to the land of the living, back to the land of consciousness, you may burn yourself out. You could die doing this, warrior Leland. Do you wish to take the risk?
I don't smoke.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Can I? Okay, so I'm basically gonna try to absorb Mjolnir's power.
Correct. You're basically using that to like
Oh.
restart your
Your
heart
heart?
and get you back in.
Defibrillate yourself. Oh
So-
my gosh.
Oh, like okay, I grip it, and what was her name?
Luna?
No. But her name was
Like Princess.
Let us know in the comments below.
Kaguya.
Yeah.
Kaguya.
Kaguya. Is
Princess Kaguya, yeah.
that- Kaguya.
Kaguya.
So she's watching me do this.
Yes. So,
Take a risk. I'm gonna try to defibrillate myself in spirit form.
here's what I want to say. I think this is going to be a no return, stop holding back.
That's right, exactly.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Take
let's
a-
do this.
all right.
This wouldn't be a take the risk like move. This would be stop holding back. So, this is gonna be a no return, stop holding back. If you failed this,
Can I add tags or no tags?
it's you add your mythos theme, so +2.
Okay, so that would be. Well, I'm adding the. No, I can't use the relic for that one, right?
Let's
Okay,
stretch
cool.
this. You can add the relic.
I
So
have the relic, the demigod strength.
What's all
Because
three?
yeah, it's just your theme card.
Oh,
It's not your
three.
tax,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter, so it's just +3.
So it's +3. Now, if you fail this, Leland dies.
Okay.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us know how you feel in the comments below.
Oh.
And
Does
please
this one count
like and
too?
subscribe.
I do have this one.
Oh,
The moon rocks.
I forgot you had the.
I have 4.
You have 4 mythos. I
Fuck it.
think
Let's do
raw
it.
extra themes don't work, but fuck it, let's do it.
All right, guys.
Let's go.
Won't you fucking fail me,
Oh
please?
my god.
Self +4. What do I need to be successful?
I
I need on a 7 or 9.
Stop holding
No,
back.
yeah, this is stop holding back. So this is you.
On a 7 to 9, replace one theme. On a 10 or more, you fade, crack, burn all the power tags on one theme.
Yep. If you roll a crit fail, you die.
You need at least a 7.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it, do or die. On Ludway. Let us know in the comments below.
Let's do it.
Watch out. Your
Your hair.
I'm getting too into.
Fucking nervous.
I know.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I describe how it's gonna look
Otis outside.
on the moon?
Is that the cue?
Can I describe it?
So, on a success on no return, you mark fade or crack and burn all the power tags on one theme. I'm gonna say this. Kind of want to mark.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was gonna go for that one.
You mark your final fade on your demigod strength as you bring out every inch of your strength and willpower to take back control of your deeply fried muscles.
Oh my god.
In the real world, what does this look like?
So you like I'm still shocked. I'm like still shocking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The electricity is slowly absorbing in my body. It's like it's not spread. It's not as out of control now. It's coming. It's like getting focused. And
Like the
focused.
arcs are getting more
Yeah,
like
they're getting focused until finally it's all sealed away in me, and the burn marks are starting to fade. They're starting to like
You just
pull
like
back
scars.
in. Yeah, no long just scars now
Yeah.
on my body. Meanwhile, in spirit form, I'm holding that shit up like fucking Thundercat.
I was gonna say, is it like Thundercats? Like, with the eye of Thundera.
and literally I'm brighter than the moon at this point. Really
What's
taking
what's
it.
that meme of the guy waking up like?
Oh my god.
Minerva takes out her gun and points it at you, Corey, and goes, I should have done this from the very beginning. And then this bright blast of light behind her. All of you have to squint as you are near blinded, but as you shift your eyes,
I just
you
activate
see a gigantic silhouette of a man on fire standing there, wielding a giant sledgehammer. Hey, you got your man on fire moment.
Literally on fire.
So demigod strength is gone.
Demigod strength is
Welcome
gone.
to Burning Man.
You turn toward Minerva wielding the sledgehammer, and she turns to you and goes, What?
Minerva,
Terrifying.
you bitch.
You raise the sledgehammer. I'm assuming you're going go toe to toe? Oh,
So can I? You activated my trap card. No. Before you go toe to toe, cause I see that, which is a single tear rolls down my eyes. Like, it's not good. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to now when I burn, like when I forcibly burn an entire tag, is that like an automatic 10?
it's technically you roll a 7 with a power of 3. Now that comes with its own drawbacks. You can only like when you burn a tag, that's the only tag that's in play. So you're basically just going for that. So if there's any other statuses that you have, and with your physical stats, it's gonna be a -3. So it's like you rolled a 7. So if you burn a tag, that's an automatic mixed success. Now what are you doing?
Shit. So pretty much what I want to do is seeing that he's like right there about to just clobber her. I want to juice him up as much as I've ever had.
Okay, so you can roll or you can burn a tag.
Fucking I'll roll.
Okay. What tags are you using?
So I'm gonna use Root Enchantment. Want it to last. And where's the other one? I know it. Yeah. I'm gonna enchant the hammer.
Okay. So
just 3.
just 3. Okay, I am activating your weakness tag. Too much horsepower. There is so much magic energy going on right now.
Cool. 6, 7, 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 2 juice. I'm assuming you're giving him a like juiced up 2 status.
So pretty much, once again, the machine like jumps up, grabs it, and I grab the hammer, and you see my own energy transfer from the machine to that. While I'm looking him dead in the eyes, like, go get him, boy.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it's juiced up to. You get a supercharged 2 status.
Fuck it.
You're holding the
nice.
sledgehammer. You clasp hands.
2 bros.
2 bros.
By the way,
Friendship.
the sledgehammer, I can hold it with one. Oh no, I can't. I don't have the strength. I have to hold it with 2.
Yeah.
Never mind. Forget that.
So just like I do it, I'm just like, show her how it's done.
All right.
Go for it, bud.
All right. I'm going to use crushing my foes, power of the storm, devastation of property. I'm not holding back.
Which is her body.
Tough as nails.
No.
Why not?
Not for the attack. For the face danger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
That's fine. Former mafia fixer. I'm good at fixing
You
problems.
know how to fix faces.
Biggest guy in the room.
That's a social intimidation tag.
I forgot.
Oh, she hit you.
Oh, that is true.
It's really more like she took out your boy.
She did.
Boy, oh yeah.
There's a lot of reasons eye for an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 3, 1, 4 plus my
Cool.
2.
So
That's 6.
cool.
Minus
To
2
bring you back in the game, we're bringing down your fried 5 status to a burnt 4. So how many tags did you have right there?
I
What was
had
it?
about 6.
6 in total with my plus 2 to his
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
So 2.
Cool.
So plus 4 then.
No, plus 2. 4 for
Oh, that's
me,
right, that's right, that's
2
right.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 4. So
Yeah.
I got a plus 2.
And only 1 stat applies, so our tactical awareness isn't here. Da, 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 da.
3 6s in there now.
So,
8.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
that's not good. 3 6s.
So, Minerva sees this slow motion. You swing the hammer at her. You know your strike will ring true. And she points her gun at you point blank. It's a mixed success on a go toe-to-toe. You taking the shot?
I'll take the shot.
All right. Give me a face danger.
Impervious mortal weapons. I still have the coat.
It is a gun.
It is a gun. It's a mortal weapon.
Mortal asses.
Tough as nails.
Okay.
I can use that one. Former mafia fixer, this is not my first time getting shot.
You know what? I have to agree with that. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
That was not.
Hey, no, but he literally set up the history. You know? No, I'm
I
sorry.
set up the.
No.
Yeah.
I forgot I set up.
I taught my dog how to play
I
fetch in
did.
fucking
Think if you
camp.
guys
Get the fuck
remember
out
the
of here.
earliest sessions where I set up the camping.
I literally
No,
been
the
shot
temperature
multiple
wasn't
times.
fucking the longest.
Yeah, no.
That was.
I wouldn't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't say former mafia fixer would work for like getting hit with arrows or lightning bolts or anything like that.
good.
But getting shot,
I
getting
was
shot
saying,
by
that's-
another gangster,
that's
I
just
would
part
say.
of
That's
the job.
And I'm the biggest guy in the room. So
No.
no.
Comes
She would
with
be
the territory.
intimidated
No.
because I'm not a factor in her plan.
No.
I got you there. I fucking got you there.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know. He's an
Please
asshole.
do. I
All right, so I got plus 3.
Cool.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn. You tanked that bitch.
Do it to him.
Get that bullshit out of here.
Let's go. Let's go.
The light
Here.
shoots out, blinding.
Look at that.
A shot rings out. None of you see it, as you are all blinded. But you then hear, and all of you are blown back by this incredible force.
I'm starting to feel bad.
I see the light. Oh wait.
Oh, wait a second.
The
does that
goons,
wake up
Corey,
you?
Trixie, Spot, Logan, King, and all of his rats.
That's a lot of rats. The goons.
The goon.
The bag.
We get cushioned by the
Wait,
goons.
she gets hit by my attacks. though,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're all.
right? You guys are flying like, whoa, which go?
Oh, there's Ivara. Ah!
My birds.
I turn into fried chicken.
Yeah, you know what? You know what?
Like that
You know what?
scene where
We-
No.
We cut to right outside the Olympus estate, and there's just like a swarm of birds coming in. Like Otis is being carried by 2 vultures, and goes, "They laughed at me. They said vultures weren't good scouts. They laughed." And then this incredible beam of light shoots out from the roof, and Otis goes, "Ah!"
Is it like that scene from Avengers where Thor brought his hammer down
Oh, and it just
on his shield
yeah.
and everything just...
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what.
Yeah, just lightning shooting out
The
like
echo force just blew us.
every window in the estate shatters.
Oh my god.
I'm just going, oh shit, fuck! It's just the funniest thing.
Not again!
Otis, every time Otis charges at a mansion on a hill, it's just the worst day of his life.
Poor bastard.
He just wants to take care of his birds.
I'm never leaving the rooftop again.
He's supposed to be retired. Like,
He's so useless.
Settle.
Every hair on all of your bodies stands on end. All of the rats look like tribbles, just large balls of fur with static shock in between them.
System restarting, recalibrating. Oh, fuck.
Logan, you climb out of this incredibly fried mech suit, blinking spots from your eyes. You're all blinking spots from your eyes. Trixie licks at Marty's face. You're still bleeding heavily. You are definitely going to need some hospitalization. And in fact, I'll say, like, when you fell back, you hit a wall and the arrow just snapped.
It was still in you.
Yeah, I've been shot this whole damn time.
I bet it went through you.
No, it's been sticking out.
Trixie licks your face, though.
the kebab.
Thanks. Like a kebab.
And Corey, you just fell onto a pile of goons.
They still put
So you-
in your blood.
So you actually didn't even hit the ground. You just kind of like fell.
I'm doing great.
Oh, my hair.
Oh, my drink's empty. Oh, Spot, are you okay?
Spot barks, is like licking
good.
at your wounds.
What happened to Minerva?
Oh, we're about to find out, though.
You stand there. Your coat is just completely burned out. Like almost all the fur has just been burned away. And you stand there, just scars on your body that what's the term for that? Like the
Like electrical burns?
yeah, the electrical arcing. There's like a name for the shape.
Oh.
I know what he's talking. Fuck. What
Yeah.
is
People they burn wood and it makes those sparks, right? And it makes that like.
Yeah.
like
it's-
sand does it too. Like when lightning strikes
Oh,
sand,
yeah.
it literally captures the
Yeah.
form.
I'm gonna
of the
kick
ball.
myself because I know.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let us
Look
know.
it up.
Let us know that I'm
literally
not
have a
pausing the scene to look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's just
Arc
scars
lights, yeah.
all of your body of the arcs of the electricity that shot through you, making yourself even more fucking intimidating.
Looks like tattoos.
You look like a monster now.
Yeah, you look like a fucking monster. As you stand there, you hold the sledgehammer and you turn and you just see just the wall that you hit has just been completely annihilated, scorch marks all around, and you look through and you just see multiple holes in the walls just shooting through the estate before going all the way to the outside. There is just burn marks all around and no trace left
Oh shit.
of the advisor.
Man, I wanted to go like.
His family.
Not even like her shoes, not her shoes with some smoke coming out of them.
Her gun's on the ground.
Ooh.
There's just a burn mark of what used to be Minerva.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like burned fingerprints on like the gun.
She got Hiroshima. Just a big of her.
Oh.
I'll say this: there would be a silhouette of her if there was any wall for there to be a silhouette of.
Dang.
So okay, she did, right? She,
Yeah.
I mean, she ain't alive.
She ain't happy.
She ain't here. That's all we know.
Yeah, we still got to
Yeah,
take
no, I
right?
still
got
Yeah,
to
we
say
double
that.
take.
I just stand there, just breathing heavy, like that. This is a huge toll on my body. It's like,
just like smoke coming out of your muscles and shit.
and I guess I start depowering down. I guess.
Yeah.
Just,
The sledgehammer drops to the ground as you can no longer carry it. You no longer have the strength. And in fact, your shoulder feels a little weird. You might have dislocated it.
Never been said about it.
Right, this is your first time feeling like
Real
dislocated.
damage.
The first time he's never had the strength.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like I feel so weak. Like, oh.
He's like, that's what you guys feel like all the time.
Car doors closing. More steps as you guys see. Grabbing their names real quick. you guys see Simon Ocean and Donnie Suss and their goons walk in, and you see Donnie Suss goes, "Oh, what the heck?" and just looks out at this scene.
Beautiful villa just annihilated.
Yeah.
And then, are they in the hallway or no?
Yeah, they're in the hallway. They're seeing all of this going on as everyone's like picking themselves up. And Donnie Suss looks at you, Corey, and goes, Doll, what happened?
Well,
And I just interrupt. I'm like,
Minerva killed boss. She tried to claim the house.
in short, to bring you up to date, boys, the family is under new management.
Donnie Suss and Simon Ocean look at each other. Two other lieutenants in this family look towards you. Look toward the giant hole in the wall.
This guy's smoking, like...
The rest of the goons are like taking money from the
yeah,
bag and like putting it in their pockets, like, oh, fucking in case. And Simon and Donnie nod. Donnie turns to you and goes, well, looks like you're working your way up in this world, eh, doll? Or should I say, godmother?
Oh my god. I'm like, you know,
It's actually, it would be bad if that was answered with a click of the gun.
When you hear that, you're like, sorry guys, I'm just cleaning my gun. Proper safety protocol.
your queen of the underworld has a nice ring to it.
With that, the camera pans out.
and as it does.
Oh God, someone get Marty to a hospital.
Maddie!
Yes, please. Oh, God.
So,
Alive.
Marty, you wake up in the hospital. Beep, 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 beep.
Wow, you just had to get the last one in, didn't you?
You're
That's funny.
you're fading into consciousness as you blink away the spots in your eyes. You find yourself in a sterile hospital room. You see that there is a figure standing at the door, a fine goon dressed up. Looks like your room has some protection. And as you look, you also see there is a curtain to your left hiding another bed, and there is a pot of flowers with a card on the table to your right.
Can I reach it?
Yeah. You reach over.
And notice it, grab it, and open the card.
You open the card, and for a moment, the letters are all mixed, but as you focus, they become legible. Good work. Be keeping an eye on you.
No signature? That's rude.
I was about to say, like,
There's the only signature is a drawing of a hat over an XOXO.
Got it.
hugs and kisses.
The drawing is that it's crossed out first, then he draws a better one. P.S. Thought this would be cool. Forgot I didn't know how to draw a hat.
Yeah.
Got it. Hat.
Other side of the card. Keep an eye out for yourself. A very mixed message welcoming get well soon card.
I know who it's. Obviously, it's from Stud.
Yeah.
But I just do that for a while.
That baby.
And then just will-o-wisp it into flames. With dust.
You create flames in a hospital room. The flame is a lot bigger, so there's a lot of oxygen in this room.
Oh God.
So it's like there's a bunch of coughing, and then you hear coughing.
Then the sprinklers come on.
Are you lighting a cigarette in here? And the curtain goes to the side, and you see your father in the bed next to you. And he
The
turns and goes,
mastermind of everything.
Listen, if I can't smoke, then you can't smoke there, Georgie.
Georgie.
Yeah, little George.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, the dementia's really hitting me right now.
Your brother Georgie's been dead for 7 years.
Oh.
Uncle
Oh,
George has been dead for 7 years.
right. You're my kid.
Yep.
That's right. What?
Okay.
Professor
Listen,
Oak.
they got me on. I think
Antidepressants.
No, I like this. This is
I-
my dad now. Yeah.
I moved up as what was it, like an older John? It was like an older like
Yeah,
Frank
oh, yeah,
Sinatra or something.
Frank
Like it's been a
Sinatra.
little bit since I played your dad.
Yeah.
They got me on a lot of experimental drugs right now. It's they said you paid top dollar for this treatment, and well, it feels like top dollar there, Joe. I mean, Marty, son, not dead brother. Ooh. Ooh. How you doing there, champ? What? You look pretty fucked up there. And he looked down, and there's just a big bloody bandage over your chest.
Yeah.
Ah!
Pull. Ow. Went out with some of the other salesmen. One of them thought it'd be a fun idea to bar crawl and then do a archery range. And well, here we are.
Yeah, the guard says, "Man, that was crazy how you blew up that mafia mansion."
Your dad is like, damn, you kids these days are getting up to some weird stuff. Back in my day, we just did a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that too.
Ah, that's my boy.
The dad's not questioning the guards in the room.
No, there's a guard.
There's a guard like outside,
They're
like
outside
the door.
room.
Yeah.
It's just us in the room, right?
Yeah, it's just you two in the room.
But
The
I
guard's
know that
standing
that's
out. You can see the guard from your vantage point. Your dad's not even like questioning
Paying
it.
attention.
It's just like, hey, this hospital, they're secure, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. How you feeling, Pop?
I'm gonna be honest here. When I can get out of this bed, I'm gonna feel a lot better. They got me on a bunch of drugs and they're treating me, but you know, Doc said that my test results are showing pretty good progress. I might actually get out of this hospital.
Think you're gonna have you ring that bell soon, Dad? Ring the bell.
For death?
It is a thing.
it is a thing
have
when
a
people
kid-
get cancer free, they ring
when,
the
the,
bell.
Oh.
when you start to enter remission. I
did not know that.
Yeah, you ring the bell.
Yeah, it's looking like your pop
I
might
knew
ring.
exactly what you meant by that.
Oh, the dementia, my bad.
Lot of drugs right now.
Don't do drugs, kids.
They got me on the.
Unless
on
they're
a,
prescribed.
they got me on a cocktail, and not the kind of cocktail I'm used to.
What?
You haven't heard
Don't
that
worry
term?
about
A
that, don't worry
cocktail
about
of drugs.
And as the camera fades,
Yeah, well, hang on. But he looks at you and goes, "But yeah, son, it's looking like I might ring that bell." So, I know you've been putting a lot of I know you've been putting a lot of hard work in at your job, and I know it's a
As he
lot
winks.
of I know it's a lot of long nights and a lot of other stuff. But I want you to know, I appreciate what you did for me here, and I'm proud of you, boy. Now, it looks like we're gonna be in the same room together for quite some time while we're both recovering.
Wait, what?
So you know what time it is, boy?
Oh no!
It's
wait.
time for the wheels! And he turns on Wheel of Fortune.
That's the better way to after I just like suck in my tears and nod at my dad, and then that happens.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's time for weed.
It's up in the wheel.
And so, as we pan away and we see Trixie eating some of like the apples and muffins that were left for you from your job.
Oh my god.
Apples and muffins is what people brought me.
Yeah, you know, just like a little like get well soon
basket.
gift basket, apples, muffins. You
And
know,
they're like,
just
man, this guy hasn't been at work for like a week.
yeah, I mean, you're not at work. They're sending you a like get well
No,
soon.
he
You got
was
shot.
Somebody got shot by an arrow or something. He's really weird out of work.
Yeah. The camera pans away from the hospital as a familiar doctor walks by one of the windows and gives the middle finger to some birds trying to get his attention once more.
And he's like, God, go get a job, Otis.
And we cut away back to the N estate.
It is under construction. Every window is having to be put back in, and there is quite a bit of work to be done on some of the interior walls. But
Ooh,
this
a lot of
is
redecorating happening right
The
now.
rats.
and
The rats all over.
you are also you are contracting the Babel construction company, although you are paying the bonuses to make sure that it's actually built to last. And
Yes.
guys, this is not a front. Okay, we're not wanting this to break down. They're like, okay.
This is my house, okay, and I
you
want to live
sure?
here for a long time.
Are we staying there now?
We're getting to it.
And you stand outside. You see Donnie, who has been given a sort of supervisory role over his old construction crew.
for him.
That didn't treat him that well. Is now
Supervisory role where?
well over the contractors.
He's promoted.
He's been promoted. He's
alive.
supervising. He's
I got
supervising
two
the
Donnies
contractors.
working for you now.
I'm still going to just don't go up on that rafter, and you should be fine. You should live a long and happy life.
Oh, okay. Sure. Hey, you! Hey, be careful with that. He's just yelling at construction workers just because he can, but also making sure they do a good job. And you're standing out in this yard. There's also like other goons. You aren't able to stay in the estate while it's under active construction, but you're also wealthy enough to afford hotel rooms for as long as it takes or other housing. And as you're standing there, a figure walks up behind you. You see, still immaculately dressed in a summer dress, hair done up, makeup perfect. Juno Olympus, now a widow, walks up to you, looking over at the estate. Glad that's still standing, at least. I want to thank you again. If it wasn't for your one crew member, I might be sleeping with the fishes. And we flash back to a car sinking into the water. Juno Olympus trying to break out of the back door. And then a figure swims in, breaks open the door, grabs her, swims her out as she's losing consciousness. And as she's brought back out, she coughs up water. She looks up and sees an incredibly souped up muscle car in a black and white checkered paint job. She looks up at this figure and goes, who are you? And this person wearing a soaking wet racer's jacket and those black gloves that are fingerless look down at her and goes, I'm Duke Domino, and I always arrive on time.
And then I just want to add to that.
There's always one tag that's never fucking
I was about to use it right out there, but
good.
I looked through while everything's happening, I'm on my phone and it says, sent call to Duke Domino. Follow this car. Please make sure nothing happens. And I just quietly put that phone.
Yeah, there is actually a flashback move in this game that we don't use often, but fuck it.
Yeah.
So set up Duke Domino to watch over Juno just as soon as you guys figured out that Minerva might be on to some. And so we flash back to the present. Juno looks at you and goes, I know that relationship has been nothing but fraught. I understand that you may not have the best opinion of me, and I do appreciate that you didn't try to kill me like that bitch Minerva. But what I don't understand is where do we stand now, Corey?
At the bottom.
You're
of
the one that did the counter coup. Am I to leave town?
Juno, I'm going to offer a olive branch of sorts. There's no Maximilian for you to worry about now. I'm not going to be taking anyone from you. Now, obviously, my position now is quite different from where I was before. I figured for better or worse, we're family now. You're free to go wherever you want to go, but do understand
This is my house.
this is my house now.
Buh.
Indeed.
This is a fine good back.
Well, I have lived in this house for quite some time. And truth be told, I would miss it dearly if I had to leave. But it would also be nice if this house had someone to take care of it. Take care of some of the paperwork and the goings on. And I am very well experienced in that role. If you would have me, godmother, I would offer my services.
I'd be more than happy to have you, Juno. And I'll always look out for everyone that's in the family. So you're more than welcome to stay.
Good. There's much to do. That our relationship with the Vidales is even more fraught, especially with these new developments.
Yes. Do you know a good divorce attorney?
I have one on speed dial.
Yeah. His name is Smith and Wesson.
The law office of Smith and Wesson.
Esquires.
I feel like Juno's the kind of person who, like, whenever she got into like a big argument with Maximilian, just held up her phone. It's like on speed dial.
On speed dial. Yep. Yep. She's.
Do you really want to go through this
That's a great
again?
bonding point. Trouble with your husband, like Juno and Cora. There you go.
The camera pans back down 2 streets, and there is a car with some goons waiting inside. The consigliere in the passenger seat holds up a cell phone and goes,
Hey, boss.
"Hey, boss. Looks like Corey's in charge now. What, you still want us to try to bring her back?" As we cut over to a restaurant in another city, far away, we see a stout, bald figure, shadow covering his face, as he goes,
You know what? Leave her alone for now. It looks like she's having a lot of fun. We'll get back in contact soon. Keep me posted.
Give her an offer she can't refuse.
We hit Tony at Bravo's house last night.
The camera fades to a laboratory. Sindri is finishing up something, and then she closes out some windows and turns it off. And as she turns, she sees a swarm of rats, followed by her brother Logan, walking out of a hallway. She turns and goes, "So, were you serious about not making any more weapons?"
And I take out my pistol, the one that I forged specifically for all of this. Yeah, I just have to call someone, and so I move to like a little private little area in the laboratory, and I get on my phone, and there's only like a couple contacts in there because I have no friends, and I go to and the one that says that's supposed to be my wife, it says my little star, and so I call it, and it goes to voicemail, but as it's there.
As it usually goes to
as
voicemail.
it usually goes to voicemail. I'm saying, "Hey, it's me again," and I'm completely disassembling the gun, like every little thing. And given that this is a very powerful weapon, every little item that I'm breaking apart, I'm destroying it so they cannot be built again. It's like
And this is like your electronic gun, so
Yeah.
it's like you're pulling out chips and like
chips,
breaking them.
wiring, like just annihilating the gun.
What about your suit?
No,
Oh,
that,
no, that thing's fried.
yeah, that thing is a hunk of metal.
Yeah.
That thing was fried.
I will refurbish it for something else.
Yeah.
It's just like
I think that's just like a place for the rats at this point.
ooh, it's like it just
Jungle
moves.
gym.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
like a rats. I mean, a hamster.
Yeah, that has a little playground.
Playground there.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some ropes attached to the arms.
And I'm
Serious
like,
folks.
hey, it's me again. Look, I know I've just been sending you money and just asking how the kids are, and I haven't really heard back, but I'm done with all this. And I come to the point where it's like the magazine. Bam, get into it. And I'm taking each bullet out, each little specified thing is like, I came to realize that though I may be good at something, doesn't mean that I have to commit my whole life to it. I realized that you were right. That in the end, I may have built some of the greatest technology you've ever seen, but all I really wanted to do was just build a family with you, and I failed to do that. So, to promise you, and to really get my point across that I will never build a weapon again, I'm going to take my expertise to, I don't know, NASA. They do rockets. They want to go up into space. Why not? Because at the end of the day, what I really wanted to do was protect what mattered most. It was you and the kids. So I guess call me back whenever you can. I just want to see you guys again. Bye. And I end the call.
You end the call. You put down the phone. You disassemble the last bit of your magazine, literally taking each bullet out. And as you take all these bits of metal, you put them into an incinerator and watch the gun that's been at your side, your creation that you've expanded upon and tinkered with and modified until it was near perfection. And you watch it burn up in front of you. You take a breath, and your phone starts to vibrate. And
I swear to God, Leland, I don't have the nachos for tonight.
you look at the screen, and it says, "My little star." And we fade.
I just put it in my head. It was like for the first time, you see a big smile come across my face. I like turn towards the exit.
And
You
the
can try to
camera,
reach you for your car's extended warranty.
the camera moves over to Leland. And Leland, where are you at?
Where am I at?
Just chucking rocks at the
No, I
moon.
think I'm in the living room, just kind of just watching TV, just kind of taking in, like I don't have my strength no more.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting there like, oh, this sucks.
Join 24-hour fitness and get in shape.
Yeah, is he trying to work out?
Yeah, but like it's like no, just normal weights.
Yeah.
Nothing like how I used to be.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just
Wow.
like. Do I still have the hammer?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like you would have just taken it, because who the hell's going to take it from you?
I just look at the hammer. I'm just kind of sitting there. But I noticed something. I'm noticing sparks coming from my hand. Little bit of electrical sparks.
Oh.
It's like, huh. And even though he's gone, I still feel the boss's presence near me.
Oh, nice.
Leland, as you realize that you have that trace of the boss still on you, you realize something else. That debt that was always with you, that ever-present constant of your life, that your life was not your own. That's gone too. You are a free man. And that realization hits you on the couch that you can choose what you do next.
I go to tell Logan to come out.
Logan, got a second?
I'm on the phone. No. Just like...
We'll say time skip after the
Yeah,
phone
no,
call.
yeah, after the phone call, and I'm like in the middle of making a fantastic souffle. I'm like, yes.
I think I want to go just away for a while.
Yeah, we can all use a little break.
I'm gonna take the hammer.
I look at it, I'm like, yeah, you're gonna need all the help you can get.
Okay, bye.
I was like, wait, don't go. And I have like a nice like little checkered apron, like I'm very mother, like almost like housewife. And I go in there. It's like, here's your little lunch to go, but it's not like a small bag. It's like a massive, a massive thing. And I'm like, hey, remember, wear a sweater. It's gonna get cold out there.
I take the hammer, and I step out of the apartment. Now I'm like in the front.
With your bag and your hammer.
Yeah, I have it like this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
I wonder.
and like using both hands and like as much, I start spinning it. Like I start going.
He's gonna do the.
I'm gonna try the Thor thing, and I throw it. Does it take me?
You spin and spin and spin and shoot it forward. And as the camera pans out to the city at large, we see a single figure in a fur coat shoot off into the sky. And as this figure arcs to the sky,
Becomes a shooting star.
The face of the goddess Moonmother's like smiling upon him.
Otis on top of his roof looks up
Otis saw me.
and gives a salute. Godspeed, you crazy bastard. All right, well, time to start a new day, huh? You're saying that. Crackers, you're back! And the final shot is Otis and Crackers in a slow.
Because that's all you guys were waiting for, right?
The best character, yes. With that, thank you, one and all, for joining us for another exciting season of Rolling in the Mist. I am Kevin Carpenter, here with Oddlu. Let's go around the table once again.
I'm Bravo, and I play Logan Hererro.
Bex playing Corey Vidales.
Pablo Milla as Marty Blanc.
And Jason playing.
Leland Myers.
Thank you all for sticking with us. Have a lovely day.
Check out our other content and more is to come this year. And subscribe to our Patreon.
Cheers.